Right, today we're talking about the Outremer 52, a boat so fast, so light, and so decisively French that it practically requires you to pronounce it incorrectly. Outremer, Outremer, Outremer. Honestly, it sounds less like a boat and more like a very expensive perfume. Eau de Outremer for sailors who arrive before everyone else. Now imagine for a moment that you've ordered a catamaran, and imagine that instead of getting a floating condominium with a patio and a rooftop lounge the size of a tennis court, you get something that actually sails. Something that leaps forward like it's trying to escape from you, something that feels less like a house and more like a weaponized picnic table. That's the Outremer 52. This boat is so light, if you sneeze on it, it'll probably accelerate. They say it weighs about 12.5 tons, which is the same as a small bus. But unlike a bus, this thing doesn't handle like a disgruntled whale. No, this is pure enthusiasm. This is a catamaran that wakes up every morning and chooses violence against passage times. And because it's an Outremer, it comes with daggerboards. Proper daggerboards, those long pointy things you lower into the ocean so you can sail like you've been personally offended by the horizon. Lagoon owners see daggerboards and think, is that the handle you use to open the wine fridge? No, Nigel, it's not. Let's talk speed, because Outremer people love speed the way teenagers love Monster energy drinks. And the 52 delivers. Double-digit sailing, easy peasy. 200-mile days, that's routine stuff. You get the feeling that the boat would go 20 knots if you dangled a croissant over the bow. Compare that to the Lagoon 52, which, lovely as it is, weighs roughly the same as the moon. When the Outremer is flying along, dancing across waves like an Olympic figure skater, the Lagoon is still politely asking its engines if they wouldn't mind terribly assisting with some propulsion. And yes, the Lagoon has a flybridge, a massive one. You can practically land a helicopter on it. Great for sundowners. Not so great when you want to feel connected to the water, to the sailing. The Outremer, on the other hand, puts the helm down low, where a sensible person would put it, close to the action, close to the spray, close enough to terrify your mother-in-law if you have her on board. Now, if you're thinking, yes, but I want comfort, Tim. Don't panic. The Outremer 52 has some comfort. It has a lovely saloon, some bright windows, warm finishes, and enough ventilation to keep the boat from feeling like a convection oven. But everything inside is light, efficient, designed for sailing. You get the feeling that they had just one thing on their mind: going fast. It's like a modern hipster apartment. It's beautiful, minimalistic, and absolutely no wasted space. Sailing in Outremer is absolutely satisfying. Put the boards down, sheet in the sails, and you can feel the boat tighten up. It's like flexing before a sprint. It's responsive, nimble, and excited. The only thing more attentive than this boat is a Labrador Retriever watching you eat chicken. And handling, it's brilliant. The wheel is right there in the action. The visibility is fantastic. You can see the telltales right from where you're trimming. No climbing ladders, no shouting down at the deck crew like you're commanding a pirate ship. The Lagoon helmsman, on the other hand, perched up on the flybridge, looks more like a lifeguard on duty over a very confused beach. Inside the Lagoon 52, you get volume, space, enough room to practice your golf swing. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that philosophy. That's a fantastic boat for living aboard. But the Outremer is for people who wake up every day thinking, yes, let's cross an ocean before lunch. And there's something deeply mischievous about Outremer. It's a boat that begs you to hoist more sail. It's a boat that whispers, go on, one more knot. It's not trying to be polite. It's not trying to make everyone happy. It's trying to go fast. And it does. Yet despite all this, the interior is still comfortable enough for long-term living. It's not a stripped-out carbon fiber racing machine. It's a cruiser that happens to be able to embarrass the much bigger, heavier boats on a passage. It's like a family minivan that somehow laps the Nürburgring in under 8 minutes. And that's the magic of the Outremer 52. It's a sailor's boat, built by people who clearly spend their weekends passing slower boats and giggling. It's not excessive, it's not overstuffed, it's refined, minimalist, and focused. Everything is exactly where a sailor wants it. So when you put this Outremer 52 next to a Lagoon 52 or something like it, you're not really comparing similar boats. You're comparing two ideas of what a catamaran can be. The Lagoon is a coastal apartment, spacious, comfortable, filled with amenities. The Outremer is a sports car with a kitchen. And like a sports car, it doesn't just go fast. It makes you want to go fast. It's the difference between gliding down the highway in a luxury SUV and ripping around a canyon road in something Italian and slightly unhinged. The Lagoon 52 is the SUV, the Outremer 52 is the unhinged Italian thing, except it's French and it floats and it has beds. So if you want something that sails like it's angry at the wind, that rewards every tweak of the sheets, that feels alive in your hands, the Outremer 52 is your boat. If you want something with a rooftop balcony big enough to host a wedding reception, Lagoon's got your back. Either way, you're getting a catamaran, but with the Outremer 52, you're getting an experience. Let's talk price. This 52 from Outremer is going to run you somewhere between $1.5 and $2 million. That's top tier pricing for a catamaran this size. That's top tier pricing for anything this size. What you really have to struggle with here is that kind of money would buy you just about any 50-foot anything. So to buy this thing, you really have to be a sailor, have a need for things in your life like daggerboards and optional tiller steering. Statistically, people buy the bigger, comfier, slower cat. Are you the type to buy this one? So all that said, what are you buying for your $1.5 or $2 million? A civilized, refined, comfortable, grown-up catamaran with a saloon that you can ballroom dance in, or the low-slung maniac with a head wound, the daggerboard race car for the ocean that wants to be sailed hard. Obviously, to buy the Outremer, you'd have to be absolutely crazy. And that's exactly why you should. While you're here, we should talk about this article called Anchor Swivels, Caution Required. While some cruisers tout anchor swivels as essential, swivels add potential failure points to your anchor rode and your entire ground tackle system, and often cost far more than proven alternatives. It's a very interesting read and a not so popular hot take on anchor swivels. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out. It's definitely worth your time. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us out, but also it lets YouTube know that you like sailing videos, so it'll show you more of them. And hit subscribe so that I can see you again next time.